A cheerful voice calls your name, and an ordinary night shifts on its axis. Tuesday in a grocery store parking lot. Your breath fogs the air, keys clink in your hand, a cartwheel squeaks. A man in a bright vest lifts a clipboard, offers a polite smile, and says there is a spill near your car. The streetlights hum, and the air smells of wet cardboard and winter. These turning points often hide in routine and politeness. False authority makes us hesitate. A sense of urgency makes us hurry. A helpful promise makes us pause. What turns a harmless interruption into a trapdoor? Predators study rhythm, not biography. They watch for who leaves work after closing, who repeats the same route at dawn, who reroutes when plans change at the last moment. Whether it is a young adult on a night shift, a commuter lost in their earbuds, or a newcomer to a neighborhood, the vulnerability is predictability in a familiar place. The red flags are small: a polite request that nudges you a step closer, a second offer after you have already declined, a detail about your day they should not know. Today, those thresholds have multiplied. Rideshare pickups, online marketplace meetups, and late-night deliveries mix the familiar with the unknown. Our phones promise safety, yet their constant noise can drown out our own intuition. As one detective noted, the first mistake is rarely saying yes. It is the extra 30 seconds of consideration you give to a stranger. We are not describing monsters in masks, but predators who exploit patterns that feel normal until they are not. In a moment, we will reconstruct how those last known minutes can bend, how lighting, timing, and a single word can alter the odds of escape. Stay with us as we follow the first missed call and the small lie that opens a dark corridor. The sirens fade, and the street falls silent. At dawn, at the edge of the same grocery lot, boots crunch on frost. Steam rises from the muzzles of police dogs as radios hiss and click. A handler whispers the missing person's name as a dog's nose traces the curb where a cartwheel squeaked only hours before. Investigators triage tips, rewind grainy security footage, and trace a voice through call logs. They walk the same route, trying to feel what the victim felt. A solid lead lifts morale. A dead end drains it. The town hums with a nervous energy. A clerk swears she saw the vest. Online groups drop pins on maps. Reporters angle for quotes under bright lights that illuminate tired eyes. When every echo sounds like the voice you have lost, what do you follow? Today, doorbell cameras, group chats, and shared digital drives widen both the search area and the noise. That makes careful messaging and patience a form of rescue. Nights grow longer. A brother keeps the porch light on, answering every unknown call on the first ring. Hope becomes a stubborn pilot light that steadies, then sputters, then steadies again. This ambiguity wears families thin, but it also keeps them moving. As storytellers, we owe these stories restraint, context, and the humility to say what we do not know. Prevention grows from that same honesty. Confirm an identity before you step closer. State a boundary out loud, and always trust the feeling that something is wrong. The choices you make at your front door and on your screen can steady or scatter a fragile lead. And that is why the next turn in the investigation matters most. Because a long search is not only about endurance, it is about the sharpened attention that finally breaks the stalemate.